Hi there, in today's video, I'll be sharing with you my perspective on how to create Amapiano slash Afropiano from scratch in FL Studio in the style of Young John. And without further ado guys, let's get started. So here we are inside of FL Studio, and the very first thing I'll be doing is to set our tempo. So I'll be going for 115. So next up guys, I'll be starting with a very sweet chord progression. And as you guys might have noticed, some patterns of sweet and happy chord progressions in Young John beat, and the same thing is what we are going to be replicating here. So quickly, I have my VST here, which is the 40's very own keys by Native Instrument, and for this chord progression will be in the key of F. And next up, I'll try and come up with a very happy and a sweet chord progression using my MIDI keyboard. Yeah, so guys, I think that is a very sweet and a happy chord progression, so I'm going to record that in straight away. And after recording guys, this is what I was able to come up with. So next up guys, I would like to play another chord just to enhance this chord progression I just played now, just so as to make it sound fuller. And I'm going to go into a plugin called Nexus to select a piano sound that has some amazing reverbs and delay, to see if it can complement what we have here already. And the preset I'm going to be using is called Arena Ambient, the very first preset you see when you select the piano category. So still trying to follow the chord progression that we have here, I'm going to try and come up with something. Yeah, so I love the old reverb and the delay around it, so I feel like it's the best fit for this chord progression that we have, because it's giving it that high end, particularly because it's a piano sound, and it's also giving it some ambience due to the fact that it has some reverb sounds in it. So I'm going to record that in immediately. All together with the first chord progression that we played earlier, we have this. Yeah, so our melody is taking shape already, and to further complement what we have here, I would like to take it a step further by adding a marimba sound just to give us that bounce. So I'm going to pull up a marimba sound to create just that. And I have this amazing plugin pulled up called Chromaphone, and I'm going to try and create something that can befit what we have already. So just something to accompany what is already existing, and I'm going to record that in straight away. I'm going to first of all try and quantize the notes. So guys, I really love the way our melody is taking shape already. Next up, I would like to create a top line melody to this amazing chord progression. And to do that, I'll go into another contact library. And I have this amazing contact library called the Roland Phantom X library. I'm using a lead sound called 3 Max, which is an amazing lead, guys. So I'm going to come up with a melody in the style of Young John. As we all know, he liked doing some happy beats, and we're going to try and replicate that shortly. Yeah, so guys, just playing around with my MIDI, I think an idea spark up in my head, and I'm going to try and put that down and see if it can fit into this chord progression that we have. Yeah, so I really love the way that melody is sounding. Like, it's giving us that Young John kind of vibe. But one thing I would like to do to even take it more further is to add in a reverb, and a very good reverb that can bring out the quality of the melody. So I'm going to send it into a mixer track, which is track 1. I'm going to also send in some reverb. And my favorite reverb is the Valhalla Vintage Valve, which is really nice, even just using the default preset. So I'm going to send that in, and after adding the reverb, guys, this is what we have. Yeah, so guys, at this point I feel like we could come up with a counter melody that can support what we have here. Yeah, so I'm going to head over to Nexus and try and pick a woodwind sound called Dance Piccolo and see what we can create with that. Yeah, so guys, this is what our counter melody sounds like. Yeah, so this is already a vibe, guys. Instantly we need to send this beat to Young John to listen to. So at this point, guys, our melody has taken shape and form already. I feel like the next thing would be to add a befitting drums. Time wouldn't permit me to start creating the drums from scratch, but I'm going to pull up a drum loop from our Pluto Amapiano loop kit that you guys can check out. I'll leave the link in the description, and look for a befitting drum loop that can best fit into what we have here. So guys, I'm going to pull up this Lemonade drum loop and let's listen to how it sounds. And to wrap up this session, guys, I'm going to try and come up with a Logdrum pattern that can best suit this chord progression. And I'm going to use the default Logdrum sound inside of DX10. Yeah, we're going to send it over to the mixer to also make it sound really pretty loud. Yeah, so let's see what we are able to come up with, guys, for the Logdrum pattern. And an amazing thing you guys can do to your Logdrums is to layer it with something nice. It can be a snare, it can also be a sub bass. In this case, I'm going to be using a sub bass also from DX10, and just to complement this Logdrum sound. And in this case, I'm using the E flute preset, and basically I'm just going to be using the low end, and I'm going to copy the Logdrum pattern into it and edit it also. So that is all for this video, guys. If you find value in this video, kindly hit that like button, and if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing for amazing content from this channel. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.